Hi, and welcome to the Landa Demo Center here in Rehovot, Israel. I have a very exciting demo to share with you today on the Landa S10 and a very special guest, Itai Harpak from Grafika Bezalel. Grafika Bezalel is the first S10 installation worldwide, and Itai was the first operator to be trained and certified on the Landa S10. Itai started at Grafika as a pre-press, and then he moved to managing the Landa project end-to-end, including running the press. And today he's doing the business development for the Landa S10 at Grafika Bezalel. So he's offering digital capabilities to their existing customers, and he's always bringing new business that can leverage and capitalize on the digital application that this amazing press can provide. So I asked Itai to join me. If you know Israelis, they're always just a little bit late. So I've already asked Neil, our operator for today, to get started and print the first job. This is a really special granola box. Oh, thanks, Nir. So we're going to talk about this job for a second. Oh, hey, Itai.
Hey, Arden.
Glad that you could come. Thanks for coming.
Glad to be here.
And thanks for bringing me pizza. It's just such a mind reader. I'm starving.
Come on, Arden. You know that in our industry, the boxes are always empty.
Let me check. Okay, you know what? No worries. We'll just order pizza when we're done with this demo. Okay, so thanks for bringing this, and thanks for sending the two files we're going to print today. What did you bring for us to print today?
Actually, we're going to print these two jobs that I brought with me. First one is the pineapple box, and the second one is the pereg.
Okay, perfect. Before we get started, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about Grafika, and always also tell us why you brought this pizza box today.
Sure. A bit about myself. My name is Itai Harpak from Grafika Bezalel here in Israel. I'm a customer success manager at GB, and before I made the switch to the marketing department, I had the privilege to operate and manage the Landa beta at our facility. And overall, I have around 12 years of experience in the packaging and print industry in various jobs and departments.
Okay, very impressive, thanks. A little background about Grafika Bezalel?
Sure. Grafika has been around for 75 years. We're a packaging manufacturer that specializes in tailor-made packaging for our clients. We operate mainly in the food and beverage industries, while also working with the textile and cosmetics industries.
Okay.
We also supply beer labels and produce IML labels at a high quality. We have around 200 employees as of today. And among our clients are Coca-Cola, Nestle, Unilever,
and Domino's.
And Domino's.
So tell me, why did you bring this job? What's so special about it?
Actually, in my opinion, it's a very special job. As this job is a job that actually brought a new client to us that we weren't able to reach before, mainly because of the variable data. As you can see, here we have a different lottery number printed on each pizza box. And I don't think we could have produced it in any other way.
Absolutely amazing. So, the press is ready to print. Do you mind driving this demo for us today?
Sure.
Okay, let's go print?
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so Itai, which files are we going to print today?
Okay, we're going to print the two jobs that we discussed. First one is the pereg, and the second one is the pineapple box.
Okay, great. So walk us through how you prep these files on the DFE and then send them to the LIA.
Okay, sure. First thing we want to make sure is that the substrate fits the job. Second thing is we'll go over the colors, make sure everything fits. And the last thing, we will make sure of the quantity.
Okay, great. Easy enough. So let's send them to the LIA and let's start the print.
Already on the way.
Okay, so we're sending the first job to be printed by the press. Tell me, how easy is it to use the LIA, the Landa interface application?
Well, the machine and the LIA have certainly gone a long way since we started the beta. I wish it would have been as simple as it is today, back when we got the machine. I look at it like switching from an old flip phone to a new smartphone. Takes some getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, it's very fluent.
Great analogy. So this customer pereg has obviously been influenced by COVID-19 as of all of us. Tell me a little bit about the implications of COVID-19 on the Grafika's production floor, and how are you trying to mitigate the situation?
It's been completely crazy, to be honest. It's very hard to plan the day-to-day. very hard to plan, a few days ahead even, and caused everyone to start thinking on our feet, to be more creative and look for solutions for problems that we didn't have before. So we're getting used to the new reality. I think everyone is in the same situation. And I think we have a lot to learn from this situation because we're developing and adapting to the times, and it's nice to see that we managed to find creative solutions, but certainly not easy for everyone. I think we're on the right path though.
Okay, so sounds like some of these concerns can be alleviated by having a Landa S10 digital printing press on the floor.
Certainly helps to be more flexible.
Okay, great. So we have the first job in the delivery. Let's grab a sheet and talk about this customer and this job. Okay, so this job used to be printed at Graphica on your offset presses. Now you're doing it on Landa. Tell me a little bit about the differences between printing on Landa and printing on offset, this specific job.
Simply put, less waste, shorter setup times. This is the biggest advantage. As you can see also, we have one up here. On the offset we used to gang it and print a few SKUs on the same sheet. Here on the Landa we actually managed to separate them, print different SKUs on each sheet, and it helps us a lot with the color consistency and keeping it throughout production.
Yeah, and this of course reduces the complexity in downstream and finishing, and of course cuts down on the waste and the obsolescence of having to print too much SKUs just because of ganging it together.
Yeah, it helps us a lot, and I think it's a perfect job for the digital. It shows all of the advantages.
So overall, talking about advantages, overall, how has Graphica benefited from having a B1 digital press on it as part of the production floor?
I think it's a great tool for this new reality. It helps to be more flexible, and we think it really fits in our line of production. Also, I think that from a marketing standpoint, it gives us a big advantage as we can go to new markets. We can talk about security printing. We can actually make samples that are the same as the final result. Same as here, I can actually take this box, bring it to the client, and have him approve it, and then give him the end result exactly as the box that was approved.
Okay, great. So the second job you brought, the pineapple job, has already started printing automatically once this job was done. Do you mind grabbing a sheet and we'll talk about this customer? So Itai will bring the sheet from the third job that we already managed to print within this very short demo. Itai, tell me a little bit about this customer and why are you printing this customer on the Landa?
I think you can see it for yourself. It looks amazing. The colors really pop out, and it seems like you can really eat out of it.
Yeah, I'm getting more and more hungry.
Yeah, it certainly seems like it. And also what we see here is that it's printed using water-based inks in the Landa, which means it's food approved.
Amazing. Okay, so Itai, thank you very much for the demo. Let me just sum up really quickly what we've seen today. So we printed 3 jobs on B1 sheets, 6,500 sheets per hour. We have the color management tool on the DFE that Itai showed us how easy it is to use. And of course, we have the extended gamut of 96% of the Pantone range. We're printing with water-based ink, and that's part of the nanography process, which also brings us this amazing quality. And we have digital applications such as this VDP job for Domino's that Itai brought us. So Itai, again, thank you very much for joining.
My pleasure.
And I promise you a pizza, so let's go, my treat.
Sure.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.